A horse once lived free on an open plain. One day a stag began grazing there too, spoiling the horse's pasture. Angry and unable to chase the intruder away, the horse asked a passing hunter for help. "Gladly," said the hunter, "but I'll need to bridle you and climb on your back so we can pursue the stag together." The horse agreed. With the hunter astride, they easily drove the stag away. Flushed with victory, the horse thanked the hunter and asked to have the bridle removed. The hunter laughed. "Not a chance. Now that I know how useful you are, I intend to keep you saddled and ride you whenever I please." The lesson? When we're desperate for immediate relief, whether from a rival or from the discomfort of standing alone, we rarely see the true price we're paying. The horse got his short-term victory, but lost his long-term freedom. This same trap awaits us in today's polarized world. When ideological battles rage around us, joining a camp promises immediate safety, instant allies, ready-made answers, and protection from criticism. But just like the horse who accepted the bridle for a momentary win, we risk surrendering something far more valuable: our ability to think independently, adapt our solutions, and lead with integrity. The real cost in today's polarized world, disagreeing with the majority or the powerful, feels increasingly risky. Finding your ideological camp seems like the smart move. It gives you community, identity, and protection. But here's what they don't tell you. The price of that safety is your leadership capacity. When you're locked into an ideological camp, you're handed a pre-approved toolkit of solutions. Every problem must be solved with the same hammer, whether it needs a hammer or not. You stop asking, "What will actually work here?" and start asking, "What would my side do?" That's not leadership. The alternative, values over ideology. Do not attach yourself to an idea, but to values. An idea or set of ideas, ideology, is the best assumption you have about the world that needs to be tested and might fail. If you attach yourself to an idea, then you are not experimenting. You are forcing yourself to defend it, even if it doesn't work. You become less adaptive, less efficient in identifying and solving adaptive challenges. Values, on the other hand, are your North Star. They guide you while leaving room to adapt your approach based on what actually the situation might actually require. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Albert Einstein. Here's the mindset shift from "How can I defend my position?" to "What questions should I ask to understand this challenge better?" What polarization actually looks like. Day to day, you know you're dealing with polarization when casual conversations suddenly become tense battlegrounds. People's entire identity seems wrapped up in their political stance. You find yourself walking on eggshells around certain topics. Team cohesion suffers because of political divisions. Solutions are rejected, not because they won't work, but because of who suggested them. Polarization doesn't have to be political. It can happen at any level, even within a company or team, when two or more sides diverge so vastly from each other that they see the opposing side as an enemy and a threat to their very existence or to the existence of the system. Action. Practical playbook for navigating polarization. Lead with curiosity, not combat. When someone shares a political view that makes you want to debate, pause before responding. Ask. Always commit to asking at least 2 questions before you project your opinion. What led you to that perspective? Or, can you help me understand your thinking? Listen to actually understand, not to find flaws. Summarize what you heard before sharing your view. This isn't about being weak. It's about being strategic. Understanding someone's reasoning gives you far more influence than attacking their conclusions. 2. Master the art of difficult conversations. Key principle. Persuasion doesn't persuade. Relationships do. When loaded topics arise, focus on shared experiences over abstract arguments. Use I statements about your own journey, not you statements about their beliefs. Find the 10% you can agree on before addressing the 90% you can't remember. Your goal isn't to win, it's to learn and see how you can move forward. 3. Build bridges, not walls. The most effective leaders in polarized environments create spaces for non-political connections, highlight shared values across divides, model respectful disagreement, protect team cohesion above ideological purity. You can find more detailed playbook here. Your power lies not in picking the right side, but in maintaining your ability to think independently, build bridges across divides, and focus on what actually works. Remember the horse from our story. The moment you trade your independence for the false security of rigid ideology, you've already lost. That's the path to the dark side. Stay curious, stay flexible, stay free. If you know someone who could benefit from this article, please share it with them to support their leadership journey. Bonus resources. TED Talk, Dave Isay. Reducing Toxic Polarization. One conversation at a time. StoryCourse founder shares how everyday dialogue can bridge divides. How to bridge political divides. From two friends on opposing sides, Samar Ali and Clint Brewer maintain respect despite deep political differences. Article, Navigating Political Disagreements at Work. Practical advice for respectful engagement, including when to listen or disengage. Keep more of what you earn. Collective is the first all-in-one financial solution exclusively for solopreneurs. Members save an average of $1,000 a year by optimizing their taxes via an S Corp. Membership includes LLC and S Corp formation, payroll monthly bookkeeping, quarterly tax estimates, annual business tax filing, access to a team of experts, enjoy peace of mind while maximizing your profits, and enjoy extra time to focus on growing your business. Use code SPRINGFREE at checkout and get your first month free. Get started based on the average 2022 tax savings of active collective users with an S Corp tax selection for the 2022 tax year.